All right, so let's talk some Texas football. The Texas Longhorns are coming off of one of their most successful seasons in recent memory. And with Quinn Ewers coming back for the 2024 season, Texas looks like they're going to be right back in the college football playoffs. On top of bringing Quinn Ewers back, the Longhorns landed the 6th best high school recruiting class in the class of 2024, landing 5 five-star recruits, landing guys like wide receiver Ryan Wingo, safety Xavier Filsam, corner Kobe Black, tackle Brandon Baker, and linebacker Colin Simmons. And every single year, everybody always pays attention to the highest rated recruits, all the 5-star guys, all the top 100 players, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. You see, every single year, these top programs land a bunch of 3-star recruits who end up turning into actually extremely good players. And so today I wanted to take a look at 5 players in the Longhorns 2024 recruiting class who are all 3-star recruits that I think that every Longhorn fan should know their name heading into the spring game. These are all guys that I think play way higher than their current ranking, and guys who I could see maybe in their sophomore or junior year turning into quality starters and potentially even draft picks. So guys, be sure to leave this video a like, comment your thoughts down below on out of these 5 guys who impressed you the most, and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications. We're dropping videos each and every single day, and we're on the road to 260,000 subscribers. So guys, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's take a look at the Texas Longhorns top 5 underranked players that have huge upside potential. 3, 2, 1. Starting it off, we have 3-star defensive lineman Alex January coming out of Duncanville High School. He is 6'4", 325 pounds, and he is ranked as the 493rd best player in the class of 2024. I don't get how he's ranked so low. He plays for one of the best programs in all of high school football, and he's just an absolute beast on the field. Like, this is one of the just pure strongest, freakish, athletic defensive linemen in the country. I mean, look at the hand speed, great first step quickness. I don't get how this guy was a 3-star recruit. I think that this is a very clear 4-star recruit through and through. The only reason I can see him being ranked a little bit lower is because there's so much talent on that Duncanville defense. I can see that, some other players helped him get his looks, but I mean, he's just blowing through these guys, and it's not like he's playing trash competition. He's going up against 3, 4, and 5-star offensive tackles on a week in and week out basis. Maybe not 5-star, but he's going up against quality offensive linemen on a week in and week out basis. But yeah, Alex January, and he's big too, 6'4", 325 pounds. Like, he's going to give you that great size that you're looking for, especially with Texas going to the SEC on that defensive line. Next up, we have the 452nd best recruit in the class of 2024. This is 3-star interior offensive lineman Nate Kibble. He is 6'2½", 315 pounds. And when you see how strong that this kid is, I mean, look at this play right here. Where you go, just blows him completely out of the play. This guy, he's going to make a great guard or potentially center for the Longhorns. Like, this kid, I mean, watch this play right here. He takes this guy and he tries to bend out to the outside and bends him back inside, and like, come on, he just threw him back inside. Like, he is unbelievably strong. I think that this is going to be a guy that, you know, 6'2½", 315 pounds. I think he's a guy that he could find a great living as a guard or potentially as a center. He's obviously, being a bigger guy, he's going to be playing a lot of offensive tackle at the high school ranks, but in college, he's definitely more of a guard build. I could see him really making a name for himself, but he's got a great base. He keeps his feet nice and wide, strong hands, and he's just an overall extremely strong player as well. Nate Kibble, I could see giving Arch Manning a lot of time in the interior of that offensive line. Just running them out the play. Get a pulling guard and bop, get him up out the way. Next up, we have the 348th best player in the class of 2024. This is 3-star linebacker Tyanthony Smith. He is 6'1½ and 185 pounds. So I don't know if he's gonna stay as a linebacker. I mean, 6'1½ and 185 pounds is more of a corner or safety build, but boom, like, this kid, he's got an absolute, like, he knows how to drop the hammer on players. I think he's also just a very rangy and just an overall, just a very well-rounded DB linebacker hybrid. I think this is a guy that, you know, you could develop him into something. You could bulk him up to closer to 200 pounds, make him more of an athletic linebacker, or you can just turn him into a safety. I mean, he knows how to crash down with the best of them. I think that Anthony Smith, he's got a place for himself on the defense. It's really about just finding a good spot for him to be able to play. But overall, I love the way that how physical he is. I love how well he comes and crashes down on offensive players. He does a phenomenal job of just playing that linebacker, that rover position extremely well. I mean, see him just closing down on that great open field tackle. Again, as a 3-star linebacker, I think he plays well above his ranking. Next up, this is actually the guy that was the inspiration for this video, because I love this kid's game. This is 3-star wide receiver Parker Livingston. He is the 270th best player in the class of 2024, and he's only ranked as a 3-star wide receiver. He's 6'3" and 185 pounds. And he might be the best wide receiver that you guys brought in the class of 2024. I know that you guys brought in a 5-star wide receiver in Ryan Wingo. I think that this kid could play for his position. I mean, when you're looking for a big body wide receiver with elite speed and just a great athleticism, I think of Parker Livingston every single time. I mean, just coming down with the one-hander, making it look easy. I think this kid is such a slept-on recruit. Every single time that I watch his highlights, I'm like, dog, this kid is something special out here. I mean, look at the speed. He is flying out there. Yeah, I think that he could find himself being the clear wide receiver 1 for the Longhorns. There's a ton of wide receiver talent that's going to be at Texas. I mean, you got Isaiah Bond there. You got Jonte Cook there. You got DeAndre Moore Jr. there. You got, oh my gosh, you got freaking Matthew Golden coming over from Houston. You got Ryan Wingo coming in this year's class. I think that Parker Livingston could be the #1 guy out of all those. Like, seriously, like, maybe not in his true freshman year. Give him some time in his sophomore year and he's gonna shine for you. I mean, just the mix of the size, and like, he's 6'3", which gives him great height, but he's only 185 pounds, which is actually extremely good because it keeps him lean enough to be able to get in and out of his routes easier. He's not having to haul around this 210-pound frame. I think overall, this is gonna be the guy that's the most exciting out of these 5 prospects. I think that he could really turn himself into something special. Like, he just has every intangible that you're looking for in a wide receiver. And last but certainly not least, this is the 205th best player in the class of 2024. This is 3-star safety out of IMG Academy, Jordon Johnson-Rubell. He is 5'10" and 180 pounds. I think that this guy is going to be everything that I was saying about Anthony Smith as far as like linebacker safety hybrid. I could see him. This is a pure safety who can just flat out cover. I mean, 5'10", 180, and look at this hit. Look at how hard he hits this guy. Boom, blows up the ball, knocks the ball out of his hands. Jordon Johnson-Rubell, I think this kid, he's so electric on the field. He's so quick, so rangy. He just loves to be able to blow up plays and just get in the backfield. Very, very Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu-esque. I mean, I just think that this kid, he's gonna give you so much above whatever his ranking is. I mean, I just think with just how rangy he is, just how great of an athlete that he is, I think that he can get some quality playing time for the Longhorns here very, very soon. To me, the first thing that I'm thinking of is just disruptor. When I think of a guy like Jordon Johnson-Rubell, I think of a disruptor, a guy that just is always, he's just constantly ruining offenses' plays. Oh, we try to go over the top. Jordan, he was in the right spot. He blew up the play. Oh, we tried to run a sweep. Oh, he came crashing down and blew all that up. Like, literally, he's just a guy that you have to game plan around because of just how dynamic of a player that he can be at safety. Coming screaming off the edge. So those are 5 recruits in the 2024 recruiting class for the Longhorns that I think that every Longhorn fan should know about. Everybody knows about all the 5-star recruits. They know about all the top 100 guys. I wanted to really focus on like the 200 and lower ranked guys who bring a ton of value for where they're ranked. I think that, to me, the guy that has impressed me the most, Parker Livingston. I think that he's going to be an absolute star for the Longhorns. The 2 other guys that I really think are going to shine is going to be Alex January and Jordon Johnson-Rubell. I think that those 3 guys are going to be they're going to be those guys that it's like, wait, What recruiting class did we get these guys in? Wait, how are they ranked as only 3-star recruits? Like, these guys are playing absolutely out of their mind. I can see all these guys being 3rd round and up draft picks. Just got to continue to develop them, got to continue to put them in positions to succeed. Overall, I think that all these guys, I think that Parker Livingston, realistically, he could have been almost a 5-star wide receiver. Like, he should have been a top 100 player in my opinion. Everybody knows that the recruiting rankings are not where they should be. A lot of it is just like, oh, did you go to all the right camps? Oh, did you talk to all the right people? All these guys should be 4-star recruits in my opinion. I just think that they give you a tremendous amount of value, and every Longhorn fan should know their name. So guys, comment your thoughts down below on who excited you the most out of these 5 guys. Be sure to leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. We're dropping videos each and every single day, keeping up to date with everything going on in college football. With that being said, I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all. If nobody has told you this today, sometimes we all need a reminder that you are valuable and that you are special and that you are loved in this world. If you ever go through periods where you don't feel like people pay attention to you, or you don't feel like wanted or appreciated, know that Jesus Christ, when he made you, he was thinking about you and you only. He built a whole world and a whole life centered around you, and all he wants to do is just show you how much that he loves you and just show you the beautiful path of life that he has had planned out for you. When you open up your heart to Jesus and you let him guide your life, so many beautiful things happen. Always remember that. Love and appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.